This is my review on Skyfall. I give this a 7 out of 10. This one's kind of funny of a movie. This is definitely the more funnier out of the Bond movies that are slow paced. That moves at slow pace. But when there's action, there is some cool action. And when the plot needs to make Spawn gay, Spawn's that gay faggot. for a brief moment by this villain actually in the movie, main villain of the movie, that's the villain of the movie is that's over the top villain. I forget his name. Makes Spawn gay for a brief moment by coming on to Bond. It's funny. It's so stupid funny. And this is after there's like so many. It's just after a bunch of. And I'm sorry, but a bunch of action stuff happens, and the rest of the movie plays everything serious. And I'm wondering, was that supposed to be funny? Because it was funny to me. Maybe I was just laughing. I lost my fucking marbles. I don't know what's funny. I don't know what's more funny, Skyfall or Lady in the Water. Of a movie that feels more like a Saturday morning cartoon gone wrong. I am fucking so stupid silly. It's so stupid silly fun Skyfall is. So remember that Monty Penny, that girl in the old Bond films that Bond used to flirt with and flirt with. Well, now she no longer now she's a field agent. She doesn't flirt with Spawn anymore, and she's just a field agent anymore, and she's called Monty Penny, and she's they changed the color of her, besides changing the color of her skin, and played by a black person, they decide to make her a field agent, not even to flirt with Bond even once. So why is she called Monty Penny if she doesn't have any of the original character traits? Who knows? I don't know. This is a dumb film critic. I've lost my mind. I think everything in this movie is stupid, all the changes. And she's given orders by her superior officer to take the shot in the back, even though it might kill Bond. And take the shot anyway. Oh, she does take the shot and shoots Bond anyway. Oh, that's so funny. And Bond fakes his death, pretends being dead for a while, so he comes back out of retirement for God knows how long. Enough for the bullet wound to heal into his skin and flesh. But he never took the bullet wound out when he first got shot in his shoulder. He just let it healed over naturally when he was drinking away his martinis. Drinking away and enjoying paradise, basically. But why would he not take the bullet wound out sooner? It just didn't make sense to me. I don't think that makes sense. The bulletin got taken on until he needed to be analyzed for evidence once he was ready to come back from retirement, I guess. To I don't know what's the point of that crap. This movie right in my brain. Oh, and Q's now a decade younger than Bond, by at least a decade younger than Bond. Q, you remember Q, the ones usually the decade older one of Bond that usually makes all of Bond's gadgets and stuff. Oh, but don't worry, Q doesn't even make Bond cool and precious gadgets. He just makes him the standards, gives him the standard weapons, practically. So he's called Q, and we're not getting the Bond, but this is the first time we get Bond's version of Q from this universe. So why would we have Q? Don't know! This is the most wasted time. This is the worst Bond movie since Quantum of Solace, dicing Daniel Craig in. This is worse than Quantum of Solace, I think. It's a bigger joke than Quantum of Solace to me. With Quantum of Solace over-the-top CGI impractical action scenes that made Daniel Craig Bond survive constantly. You want to know why Quantum of Solace, I think, it was underwhelming compared to Casino Royale for most people? It's because Quantum of Solace rely on the CGI action scenes was their James Bond, and Quantum of Solace nothing but CGI action scenes. It seems like. Well, this one has much more practical action like the Casino Royale did. However, it has the most dumbest wasted potential. And it kind of feels like it kind of feels as makes as much sense as shooting Jimmy Olsen in the head and directing him to being shot in the head. Like they did with the reimagining of Jimmy Olsen in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. They only reimagined and rewritten that character only to shoot him off in the head. That was the only intentions by Zack Snyder to make that to have fun with him by shooting him off. Where was I? So this makes sense as much as that example I gave about Jimmy Olsen. I forget what the movie I was revealing. Oh yeah, Skyfall, right? Thank you. Thank you, Dad. I asked my dad that. That was my dad. I guess that. Because I forgot. I lost track. And, so Skyfall feels like that in a nutshell, the plot. The entire plot in a nutshell. Making it the worst Bond movie of all time. For me. Personally, I first thought the worst Bond movie of all time was the Bond I like was Never Say Never Again, Sean Connery's last installment as Bond. Now that I thought was the worst Bond movie. Boy, was I fucked in the head for Catherine for not liking as much as the previous Bond movies with him. Because I was just saying, I just thought that in general that Never Say Never Again was the worst Bond movie, okay, for a while. And then I saw Skyfall, and then I saw Casino Royale, and then I saw Quantum of Solace, and I saw, well, Daniel Craig's run, and nutshell, and, I think Skyfall might be the worst Bond movie of all time. And, that's why I think of Skyfall. Why it's the worst Bond movie of all time to me. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a mediocre, average fucking disappointment of a movie for me. See it, don't see it, I don't give a crap. Just don't make me fucking see it again and ask me to see it and like it. Okay. And subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. By hitting the bell, hit the subscribe button second to get subscribed. That's how you get subscribed. Check out my older videos. Check out my other content by sharing my content, checking out my videos. And hit the thumbs up if you like this video. That's my review on Skyfall. 7 out of 10 while I give it an average rating. Goodbye.